Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome back to the Pillars of Eternity. Today we're gonna continue our quest in this beautiful zone known as Caed Nua, and we're gonna try and find a guy that can tell me more about being a watcher. Now I did change up a couple of things in the meantime. I did research how to actually start off with combat, because more often than not I feel like I've been taken by surprise, and that's mainly because I'm not actually using my stealth mode very easily and very often at all, and apparently you should be using that quite often. Now in the meantime I also actually have enough experience to actually level up these two characters. So these are the very first two that I have. Lowko has now enough experience to level up. Now I've not actually done that yet, so let's have a look. Skills allow your character to perform specialized actions like scouting, detecting traps, picking locks, or reading scrolls. They can also be used to overcome obstacles in conversations and scripted interactions. Skills will advance as your characters gain level, but items and other bonuses also increase your skill. So there's a couple of things we can actually use right here that will allow us to actually be a little bit more powerful. Now we have 6 points remaining right now that we can go ahead and spend. And yeah, I don't, well, we're gonna have to take a look, I suppose. Stealth allows your characters to be to avoid being seen or heard, and it also allows us to actually be apparently attacking first. Athletics. Adventuring is tiring work. Traveling, fighting, and scrambling up fallen statues can take its toll. The athletics skill counters the effects of accrued fatigue, allowing characters to go farther and fight longer before they suffer penalties. Okay, so that's basically when they fall down. So that's actually pretty useful. Then we have lore. Lore represents a character's accumulated miscellaneous knowledge and trivia, often of an occult or esoteric topics. Outside of conversation and scripted interactions, lore is used to activate scrolls. I don't really want to... We probably have one like dedicated character to lore, but it's not going to be Lowko. Mechanics. Traps and locks can be a problem for even the toughest adventurers, draining their resources and maiming for killing those who are unfortunate enough to trigger an unseen floor plate. Okay. That's okay as well. And then we have survival. Allows characters to make better use of food and potion items they find. Okay, I'm thinking of mainly putting in athletics and stealth for now, which is likely gonna give us the most advantages, at least for the time being. Well, maybe we put one in survival as well. There we go. And I guess we actually have one more point. Oh wow, it actually takes more points to advance, and I see how this works. Okay. So maybe we don't want to do that because it's just gonna be real expensive. We'll just sort of spend them evenly then. I do want to make sure I spend everything though. There we go. It's probably best. Gonna go with another point in athletics. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's getting more expensive when we actually spend more points in it. Okay, so there we go. Then we also have a talent right here that we can go ahead and use. And there's a bunch of different ones. So first off, we have class. I think I can only... How does this work? I can only choose one? If I'm not mistaken? It's a little bit confusing. Yeah, we have one remaining right here. And we have... Alright, yeah, we can basically choose one out of all of these trees right here. Okay. Wow, there's a couple. First off, we have the Vicious Companion. Trains the ranger's animal companion in vicious tactics, causing it to deal more damage with each hit. Okay. Well, we have all of that. I don't think I want to level up my my companion all that much. Maybe I'm wrong in doing that, but we'll see. Offensive, weapon focus, adventurer. Trains the character in the use of poleaxe, astock, flail, wand, and warbow, gaining accuracy with all weapons of those types. Okay, so these are basically different kinds of accuracy we can get. Then we have marksman, increases the character's accuracy with ranged weapon used on distant targets. I think I like this one a lot. Two weapon style. Specialized training increases the character's attack speed while using a weapon in each hand. Okay. Grants a damage bonus while wielding a two-handed weapon. Ooh, we can actually use that because currently the okay, we may actually make Lowko like that. Like focus him a lot on having the two-handed combat. I think I'm gonna go with two-handed style for now. Defensive, hold the line. Trains the character in new defensive strategies, increasing his or her engagement limit by 1. Okay. There's a whole bunch of different ones, but I'm thinking, well, utility is also quite interesting. But I'm just gonna go with the two-handed style for now. Don't want to be spending the entire episode reading through the different skills. And then it looks like that is going to be it for now. Next level. Oh, we actually have another level? Oh, wow. All right. Well, same idea here then. Just going to be spending the ones on the cheapest. Do want to make sure I spend everything. There we go. Well, athletics. There we go. Cool. And then we have another ranger ability that we can now actually also unlock. Swift aim. The ranger gets into a speedy and fluid offensive rhythm, reducing accuracy but increasing fire rate and reload time with ranged weapons. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Wounding shot. I actually kind of like the idea of having a passive. Yeah, this one is a passive. These are all like activated ones. This is kind of difficult. Predator sense heightens the predatory instincts of the ranger's animal companion, giving them a damage bonus on any creature suffering and damage over time effect. Okay. I'm thinking of going with this one just because it's easier to use. There we go. Done. Cool. So we are now a level 3 ranger, which should make us a little more powerful. And then Aloth also actually has a bunch of different skills. He's wearing that fabulous hood. Same idea for him. He's actually already focused a lot on lore. So he uses a lot of, he knows a lot about lores. Okay. Or about lore rather. Guess we'll give him some on stealth as well. There we go. Now he has different kinds of spells. We have level 1 and level 2 spells. Looks like we can actually pick 2 out of these. So which one do we go for? Whole bunch of different ones we can go for. I'm thinking of mainly making it like a damage one. Let's see. Now it looks like we don't actually have any kind of passive skills or anything like that. We can either pick 2 right here in, well, the second one right here, which can use a couple times in combat, and also the first one. Let's spend 1 in each. Fleet foot. Empowers the target with unnatural speed. Nah, we don't really care for that. Grants the caster unworldly sight. Nah. Generates a glowing quarterstaff of pure energy for wizard to wield. Nope. Calls a blindingly white icy fog onto existence, inflicting blindness on anyone entering and freeze damage. Ooh, is this also on, I think this is also on self, and considering we have some mailing characters, that's not going to be too useful. Ghostblade. Calls a field of unearthly blades into existence, inflicting immediate pierce damage and hobbled affliction on targets in the area of effect. I think this also targets friends though, which we don't really need. A bolt of electricity jumps from the caster's fingers to the nearest enemy and then next nearest. Ooh, I like that. Jolting touch, there we go, you're gonna be the one. And then we also can pick another one over here. Ray of fire. Burn damage to the target, anyone caught in the ray. I'd rather not have like the ray though, because that's kind of scary. Yeah, these are all like, all ones that are interesting. Creates duplicates of the caster. Ooh, I like that. Alright, mirrored image. Let's go with that. Alright, done. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, so we got to the point where we can actually start adventuring forward. I'm gonna just hit that save button really quickly because I know for a fact that it's gonna go bad if I don't. And here we go. We're gonna start exploring forward. Now we want to make sure that we are actually first to engage combat. What is this? One side of this pillar is graven with hundreds of worlds and riddles. Even under a layer of grime and moss, the Adra gleams. Alright, let's go, boys. It's a bit of an interesting place. This trapdoor has been battered by the elements. Tugging on the rustled handle only produces a heavy rattling. Okay. I'm a little bit worried right here that we actually are gonna like get in trouble. Alright, there is something right there that we can engage. Okay. So now we are actually first to engage the battle instead of like being attacked. Okay. So what we can do, actually I think I should have done it a little bit differently, but what we can do is just queue up these abilities right from the get-go. You're gonna start activating that. And you can go ahead and activate your like AoE big thing. And you actually have a new skill now that you can use called Mirror Image, which should be very useful. Okay, there we go. He's gonna cast that. And you're gonna be casting some of these songs as well. Wow, that thing was down very rapidly. Alright. Now everyone needs to just be attacking that guy right there. And I think this is just gonna go down super quickly. We don't really have to worry about that at all. Okay, great. That's the way we are supposed to be fighting here. Primal Fire. Ooh. This bright little flame leaps and sparks with mythical energy. Alright, I'm okay with that.
Of course.
Oh god, okay. So sadly we didn't get the first engagement off right there. Once again, just gonna queue up all of these abilities, making sure that we can start fighting. You can just start hitting your bow right from there. You should be in range. You can once again activate that ability. And you can go ahead and... Well, we got a level 1 skill on this guy as well. Alright. Can activate that.
Following your lead.
Lava beyond seek.
Alright, this guy should go down very quickly. There we go. And now we can all start queuing up to him as well. Now, you need to make sure you're not in the front of the battle. I mean, you have no reason to be there. Yeah, just move back. There we go. And then we want... Where is he anyway? Did we actually maybe switch out a weapon on him on accident? No, he actually does have the weapon set. Alright.
Hey.
Oh, he's actually right there. Okay, we already finished the combat. Okay, cool.
Alright then. Of course.
So he's a little bit low on health right now. And the or the endurance rather, but turns out like that is all fine. Good. Alright, much nicer so far. Much nicer. Okay.
Leave our village! We've done nothing to you!
What is it, man? We're just here to talk. I'm not really trying to be annoying here. Okay. So we are seen, but we can definitely fight this guy first. Alright, Ashantor is just singing away, which is fine by me. You can mark the target.
What?
You can activate that ability. And you can actually use that as well. Okay. Move back. We have no use for you dying here for no apparent reason. Okay. You make sure... Or you make sure you start actually attacking as well. There we go. That's it, guys. Very well done.
Of course.
Now, is there anything else we can loot here? I don't think there is, but... Looks like we should just be entering the actual cathedral. Gonna have a bit of a sneak around. See what's going on. Ooh, this is not looking too healthy. Okay. There's another battle.
Not getting through me.
Ooh, there's actually two. Okay. So once again, you're gonna activate that ability. You're gonna mark the first target and then start shooting at it, which will queue up afterwards. You can start doing it like that. And, well, you can actually make a mirror image as well. There we go.
Yes.
There we go. There's a whole bunch of these guys now. Okay, whoa, he took a lot of damage very, very rapidly. Now we are gonna target fire down that guy. You make sure you attack that. You make sure you start hitting that guy in the face as well. And now we have a bunch of different spells we can be casting here. Okay. Big AoE shield right there for everyone. You can actually kill this guy too. Looks like he actually teleported really quickly towards us, which is kind of scary. He's gonna need one more shant. Yeah, he's gonna need one more. All good though.
Hey.
Okay. This guy should go down very quickly. Okay, ooh. He's going down. Run! No, not you. You. Everyone else should be attacking. There's actually three more. Which do we attack first? The wisp? The wisp should go down faster, technically. Okay. Knock down the wisp. Lowko, you attack the wisp as well.
Following your lead.
Okay. We can almost cast one, but still not enough. Okay, there we go. Good. And now we need everyone to start attacking him. There's not really very many abilities that we have left right now. As long as you can cast it like this, it should be okay. Okay, you can start casting right now. The thunder rolled like waves on the Black Sea creates a thunderous explosion that stuns and shoves enemies in that area of effect. Summon 3 skeletons to fight for the party. Alright, we'll do the... No, we'll do the skeletons then. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, do you have it cast then? Okay, good. Okay, everyone. Just attack the shadow. Very good. Nice. Sweet hits right there, allowing us to actually get a lot of damage done. And what did we loot? A spirit residue. Okay, so we can actually
Alright,
go
then.
inside of this little shed
Okay.
as well if we would like to. Now, I'm a little bit worried right there about Durans because he is so extremely low in health. Don't know if there's like easy ways to be healing him up, to be honest. I do have some potions. Can we use this on him? I don't actually know exactly how to use this. Okay, there you go. Do you want... Can you drink that? You can probably only... Yeah, you must be in combat to use that. Okay. That's fine, though. Well, let's go in the door right there and see what is going on in this zone. I'm a little bit worried about it, but let's go. I don't know if this is actually where we're supposed to go, or if we should have taken that big door forward.
Alright then.
Okay, just sneak, guys. Just sneak. Okay. The sour odors of rancid grain and spoiled fruit permeate the air. Dust and rusted utensils cover the countertop.
Hey.
Well, something's
Alright,
going
then.
on here that's not quite alright. A bit of a look around here. This is kind of a scary place, isn't it? There's not that much to interact with, though. There's something over there in that corner.
I shall be quiet.
Can we go
as a
upstairs?
calm sea.
Rats skitter among the broken stairs. No, we can't actually go there. Okay, there's a way down here. There is a little path right here that we can take. There's no combat here though, so far. What's this? A lot of webs, that's for sure. The shelves creak under the books. Many of the covers are mottled with mildew.
Hey. Alright then.
Okay. Well, it looks like there's no fights or anything to loot. It's just like an abandoned area. Cobwebs bind the remains of the broken ambiac, a cracked mortar, and various shattered bottles and vials to the table. Alright. Well, it looks like there's nothing in this entire, like, house. Looks like we're gonna have to enter the cathedral then. Let's hope the cathedral isn't, like, going to be the end of things. The combat is kind of difficult so far, not gonna lie. Okay, right here. Okay, villager, do you have anything else to say?
You can't do this!
Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first, you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened, hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bone-thin arms are smeared with paint. You can't do this, he shakes his head, spitting the words at you. Do what?
This is our village, our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands.
You can't
just burn it all!
You can't tell whether he's squinting through the smoke or scowling at you. He shudders with a cough.
Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
After a pause, he draws back and gapes at you in horror, seemingly in response to something you didn't actually say. But illusionary tongues of flame flicker at the corners of your vision. He reaches out to you and opens his mouth to say something, but all that emerges is a series of violent coughs. He falls to his knees, choking on the thickened smoke. Flames overtake the vision as you back away.
Hey.
Well, that's kind of creepy. Alright, before we enter, I'm gonna have to save here again, because too worried to just sort of like mess it up.
Alright then.
Okay, let's continue onwards. Let's go into Caed Nua Cathedral. Or at least that's what I think I am. Okay, the old Watcher. The spirit of Caldara de Baronzini, one of Lord Redrick's unfortunate victims, has directed me towards Caed Nua, where I will find a man named Maerwald. Caldara has informed me that I have become something known as a Watcher, and that Maerwald is a Watcher as well. Perhaps he can tell me more about what's happening to me, and he should be in this keep.
Margrin's fire casts light in. Clearly of a deer and make. They like their archways.
We actually found a one-handed sword right there, which is interestingly enough. Kind of interested actually. There's some combat just about to happen here. There's a bunch of shadows. Just gonna have a quick look right here if either can actually use this weapon and if his damage would go up. So quick look. Well, it would give him a little bit more and then a bunch more accuracy as well. Actually, no, his current weapon will give him more accuracy. Okay, we can put that in the stash.
Hey, of course.
Okay, so we want to be the ones that open up here. Okay, here we go.
Hey.
You queue up this attack.
What?
You queue up your AoE because that's going to be crucial here. Lowko, you can just start shooting. That should not be an issue.
Yes.
You do not have anything to do right now, but you can actually throw this thing. And then, well, Shanter,
Following your lead.
you're gonna be singing.
Get this. Great.
Actually, we may be better off just having him actually just attack. Alright, well, once again, he's being attacked too much. They keep going instantly for him, which is an issue. He can use the combat, or you can use the potion. That's actually very good. Alright. Well, looks like he's gonna end up going down nonetheless. Okay. You can start shooting at the Phantom. Lowko, you keep fighting as well at the Phantom right there.
Hey.
Okay, very
Leave
good.
it to me. Hey.
Do you have any more abilities? Yeah, you can actually activate that as well, so that's good.
Hi.
You don't have any spells right now, sadly.
Following your lead.
And he can go ahead and actually use one of his ability, or he can actually go ahead and use one of his abilities right there as well. There we go. You guys move back now. Let the actual skeletons deal the damage.
Hey.
Good.
We're down one.
So we got like a new tank pretty much
Alright, then.
in these skeletons. Alright. There's another combat, or another bit of combat just about to happen. The grey and brown pelts of mice flit between the, what was it? Between the boards. Okay, we got another phantom right there, more spirit residue.
Huh?
And what does the flame reveal? Grave.
Okay, that's actually huge. Because it means that we can take our opening shots and actually deal a substantial amount of damage before he even noticed us. As you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne, wrought out of marble. Its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. At your approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate, as though staring. A voice rings from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Caed Nua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
Who is that speaking?
I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm afraid my manners have been slipping. I haven't had much opportunity for introductions lately. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Maerwald.
Tell me more about Maerwald first.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been, so he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it. But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we've made. In most places it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Alright, so where can we find Maerwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Alright, so something creepy is going on with him. Are you imprisoned in that throne yourself?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins, one of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Alright.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Well, that's just great. That is just great. Thank you so much for that. Well, yeah, the Watcher returns. Well, we've already talked to him. Sorry about that. And the dialogue. Cool. So let's have a quick look around this corner right here as well.
Quiet.
Because this is gonna be a bit of a climb here. Let's have a look at this last crate before I'm gonna be ending out this episode. Looks like there's absolutely nothing. Great. All right, guys. So in the next episode, we will start climbing up this keep, which is likely gonna be pretty interesting, and hopefully I won't be, you know, in too much trouble. Sadly, you know, Durans is already had a lot of trouble, and Oloth as well. He's already also having only a third of his health right now, so we'll see exactly what's gonna happen. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button if you want to see more, and be ready for the next episode. Hit that subscribe button so you will be the very first one to see it. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day, do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.